That truly is my perfect Your Lips But Better kind of shade lip product. Hi you guys, welcome back to the Clean Beauty Code. I'm so excited for this video because we're talking about what's on my face today, which is very minimal makeup, but it's how to look good when you're sick, which I currently am, which you can tell from my nasaliness. So nasty still, but I'm feeling so much better because it was like a week of just fighting for my life. My husband has been sick for what feels like almost 2 weeks now. I feel so bad, but everyone is so sick right now. It's bananas. Everyone is sick. It's upsetting. And I feel like this is a fun video to do now because A, it's helpful, but also B, we can all be sick together doing our makeup, trying to look more alive, because everyone, when they're sick, feels pale, dead inside. Those things, that's what they feel. Pale and dead inside, because who wants to be sick? Nobody. But there's nothing worse than feeling sick and then looking in the mirror and then going, oh, not great. So this look has been bringing me back to life for the past couple of days now, and I thought I would share it because it's so simple and easy and the tips are great, but just it like brought me so much joy every single time I put it on my face because I was feeling so bad, and I'm still not feeling 100%, but I'm feeling better. Good enough to film, so I thought this would be perfect. I would love to know your tips actually down below of what you like to do when you're not feeling well, makeup wise or skincare wise or anything wise, food wise. Do you have good recipes, like good soups? Leave a comment down below because I would love to know. And I just want to jump into this video and get started. So if you're excited for this video and more videos like this, then please like and subscribe. And without further ado, let's get into how to look good when you're sick. Let's jump right in. So the first thing I want to say is I already prepped my skin with face cream and all of that. I let that sit for about 15 minutes. That's generally what I like to do. And now we're going to go on with the rest of the makeup. So what I want to do is I want to go on with bronzy drops because I feel so pale and unwell that I need something to like bring life back into my face. So we're actually going to use these ones, the Westman Atelier. They're super loaded drops, and the reason that I want to use these is because they have a lot of skincare properties to them, so they will keep my face feeling super hydrated, because when I'm sick, and I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like it's not, my skin feels so dehydrated and just dry, and around my nose gets super chapped. So we're going to go on with these. These are their super loaded drops, as I've said, and this is in the shade Pot de Soleil. And I'm going to take just about this much on the back of my hand. Look how bronzy and beautiful these are. And I'm going to I'm looking at a mirror and I'm just going to apply them. Look how bronze and perfect they are. And I'm just going to apply them all over my face and rub them in with my finger, and just make sure I get it down here too so that it all blends real nice. I'm just going to blend, and it just gives me, although it looks a lot darker than my complexion, you can see here, it just gives me a nice bronzy glow that I just feel like I need to feel human again. Cleanser drops are on. I'm feeling so much more human just with that step alone. And these are great because they keep my skin super, super hydrated and just overall are the best. Anyways, now we're going to go on with concealer. Actually, no, we're not going to go on with concealer. We're actually going to do our brows, because doing your brows really does transform a makeup look. So we're going to go on just with the Rose Ink one. I just grabbed whatever I had. This one is great. I love this. It's a very natural looking one. And we're going to just, this isn't the new formula though. I don't know if they actually changed the formula, but they did get bought, and I haven't gotten one since they got bought by a new company. So I don't know if the formula's changed, but I still really like this. As of now, I do need to buy another one once I run out of this, but this is a great brow gel. Brows are gelled. I do feel like I want to fill in my brows really, really quickly. I'm going to use the brow pencil that fills them in the quickest for me, the Westman Atelier one. I use the shade Bark in this, and I'm just going to really, I have a scar here. I'm going to fill in this scar and then just lightly fill in the ends, and then we're going to go on with the rest of kind of the makeup look. And this truly is, for me, like a 5-minute makeup look. Okay, now I'm going to go on with a little bit of concealer. I'm not going to go overboard or anything. I'm going to go on with the Iris and Romeo concealer. And I'm just going to take a little bit under my eyes. This is a great concealer. It doesn't crease. It is hydrating enough under the eyes. It just kind of holds strong. This is a really good one to use when you're kind of feeling under the weather and your skin isn't necessarily in its best spot, but also might be a little bit more creasy under your eyes because of lack of sleep, all of that. So something that doesn't crease, this one truly doesn't crease, is the way to go. And I'm going to blend it out with this brush here. We are concealed, and I don't know if I mentioned the shade. I wear the shade 7 in this. I also have the shade 6 and 5. 5 is like my super, super brightened shade, and I use the smallest amount of that. 7 is my true shade, and then 6 is my more brightened shade. Anyways, happy with how that's looking. I'm looking so much more awake. Thank G. Now what we're going to do is I'm actually going to go with a little bit of this under my eye. This is the smoke stick from About Face, and I'm going to use the powder side. This is in the shade Close But No Cigar, and I'm just going to take a little bit and add a little bit of darkness and depth down there, just because I feel like it makes it not only look more natural, but I already have some darkness there, so it just kind of, I don't know, makes it look a little bit nicer with this tone. This is a nice kind of neutrally brown tone. It's not super, super cool tone, but it does have a more neutral tone, and it looks really, really nice under the eyes, and especially in person. It just makes everything look a little bit more natural, especially because right at the lash line, I have some darkness right now just because when you're sick, you don't sleep, and that makes your under eyes look dark. Now what we're going to do is, because I talked about brightness right here, we're actually going to take a eyeshadow stick. I'm going to use this one from Jane Iredale, and this is in the shade, what is it? It's Moon something, Moonstone. This is a great shade, and I'm just going to right here. Just adds like the nicest touch of brightness to the eyes, and I feel like that really makes you look a lot more awake than you are when you're sick. And this is the shade Moonstone. I can't remember if I said that. This is great. I also would have used the shade Oyster from Victoria Beckham Beauty. I really love an eyeshadow stick, is just ideal. Now we're going to move on to a little bit of blush, and I'm going to use this one from Say Beauty today. This one is the shade Chili. And I'm going to take a little bit on the back of my hand. So it's such a pretty shade. And we're going to kind of spread it out a bit. This is it spread out and kind of thinned out so that I can dip in with a brush. And I'm going to dip in with this brush here. And I'm going to just, right here, start to build up the blush. And just slowly but surely. I know this looks a little crazy. We're going to put this brush is good at blending. We're going to keep blending it, but we're just going to add a little bit of flush to the cheeks. Just going to keep blending that out till it looks exactly how we want it to. I know it looks crazy right now. I know it looks crazy, but it's going to look good, I swear. And we're just going to just keep building it up until we have the flush that we want. All right, I'm loving that. Now what I want to do is I do want to tone down the dew a bit in my T-zone, not under my eyes or anything. I'm not even going to set under my eyes. I'm just going to do a little bit of powder in my T-zone. And I'm going to use the this powder here, the Amicole powder, and just in the translucent shade. In general, I prefer just translucent powders. Now we're going to go on to the eyes and then briefly to the lips, and then we're done. We're going to curl our lashes. Curling your lashes when you're sick is just like the key to success. So I'm going to just do a light curl, just like that. just to open my eyes a little bit, because I feel like my eyes look really just shut and closed and whatever. And now we're gonna go and use a mascara. I'm just gonna do Top Lash Mascara, the Westman Atelier I Want You mascara. We're gonna do just a coat of mascara. I'm not gonna go full send with it. Mascara's on and I'm already feeling so much better. There's something about mascara or just curling your lashes, you don't even have to wear mascara, that completely transforms how you feel. And by you, I mean me. It just completely transforms it. It's either mascara, curling my lashes, blush for sure. Concealer is a must because I feel like the darkness in my under eyes, I just need, when you're sick or you're feeling blah or whatever, just a little bit of brightness under your eyes. And then brows. Those are kind of the things I focus on, not necessarily bronzer or anything else. I need those things to feel really put together, and that's like a really quick 5-minute makeup look. And now what I want to do is we're going to move on to the lips. So I have a couple of options. Sometimes I'll just go on with a hydrating balm, like something like this from Ole Hendrickson. This is the shade Cocoa Cream, but I'm thinking I want to go on with a lip tint. So we're going to go on with this from John's Road Beauty. This is in the shade Cocoa Cream, and I'm actually just going to twist this up. And I'm going to use actually just my finger to apply it to my lips. I need like a Your Lips But Better shade because my lips are so pale right now, which just always happens when I'm sick. And I feel like it happens to everyone. So we're just going to apply it lightly. I just don't want to apply it really aggressively, so that's why I'm using my finger. That truly is my perfect Your Lips But Better kind of shade lip product. It gives me everything that I want. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go on top with a lip balm, like a kind of lip mask lip balm product. Because my lips are so dry, this from CNP Laboratories, it is their, what is it, their Propolis Lip Sarin. I've gone through like what feels like 7 of these at this point. And I'm just going to take a little bit and put this on my lips. And the reason I'm using this over the Ole Hendrickson is this one is a little bit more kind of hydrating than the tinted Ole Hendricksons. The tinted ones I don't find as hydrating as the original in the orange container. Yeah, that is it. That is it for my how to look good when you're sick makeup look. It takes me like 5 minutes. I slap it on and then I'm good to go. It doesn't normally take as long as this video will probably be because I can't stop yapping. But I would love to know down below, what do you do to make yourself feel good when you're sick? Or do you have any tips for, you know, speedy recoveries or anything like that? And also, do you have any tips for kind of makeup products or tricks that you like to do to make yourself look good when you're sick? Let me know down below. And yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.